Men have to live with this statistic. 80% of divorces are started by the women. You know, relationships should be like glue, but 100% of the time they're not. It should be easy, but it's farther from the truth. Daily life should be like a sentence with a period at the end. Because most of the time we're afraid to ask the questions. A counselor asks you, what are you afraid of? I'm afraid of being alone, and they're going to say, in a statement, you are alone. Emotional baggage on both sides is being carried pre-relationship, during the relationship, and at the end of the relationship. In the past video, I talked about all the money that you spend in a relationship to make her happy. Doesn't matter how much money you spend. If she's not happy, she's not going to be happy. Men have a tendency to make snap judgments. That's why they usually give up. They look at the hardcore facts. She's not happy. She's not in love with me anymore. She's treating me like a roommate. I'm out of here. Maybe we have to collect more facts. Or ask some questions that are said like a statement. Most relationships I've had, they don't want to talk to you, they want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you, when you want to talk to them, they don't want to talk to you. It's back and forth. Nobody's really fault. Relationships are hard. Fear of having not enough money. There's going to be a point in your time you're not going to have enough. It's going to be up and down. You have to do some business in with a personal life. So writing checks out together and with a hug at the end, that's probably the best. And asking the brutal questions that need to be asked. Like, are we together or am I here for no reason at all? It's funny how when you don't have the girl, it's easy to ask the questions. Because you're not really afraid of the answer. It's either a yes or a no. There's no real emotions there yet. Or if you want to get rid of somebody, you can ask brutal questions, because if they want to step back on an agreement and leave, you're not going to care because you're asking the question. Hard part comes when you never ask the questions throughout your life, and you're living some fantasy that could be remedied, made better, or destroyed. La La Land. That's how we live our life. So there's one side. We're going to talk about the other. The other side, as a man, you're half the relationship. Easy half the relationship. If you don't feel the relationship's going your way, it's your fault. It's like being an old man, which I know a lot about, and you're dipping your toes in trying to exercise. You can't just dip your toes in. You gotta work your way up until you're running through that door. You're doing it to where you can't wait to get up and see the sunrise. That's how your relationship should be. Running towards your relationship. Not being sensitive if she slows you down a little bit, holds her hand up. Because technically, men are crappy at relationships. So all our lives have been, our feelings have been buffered, knocked down, sometimes out of control. Why don't you just do the right thing? That's what I'm going to do. It might not work out. Sometimes you gotta not be afraid of the tests and ask some questions. Get better at the answers. Like in school, I was a C average student. In college, I was up and down. I got Dean's List last couple semesters of college. I finally got it together. But if you average it all in, I was still a C student. That's my MO. In relationships, I'm a C student. I have some strong points. But if I looked at what really mattered, I need to work on a relationship longer and harder. Maybe I will get an A someday. I can't wait. You know what to do.